Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, you guys know the deal, man. You know what we're here to do, man. We're here to celebrate the 80s and the 90s. We're here to celebrate Michael Jordan. We're here to put some respect on these guys, man. Stop all this nonsense, man. All the lies that the media's been making up for years now, guys. This has been going on for years. And in this video, we're going to speak briefly about LeBron James actually having his wife call him the GOAT respectfully. This corny, sad display. We're going to talk about in this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys as usual, man. This channel is nothing without all of you guys, man. Subscribing, watching, and interacting, man. Leaving the comments, leaving your love, man. It means a lot to me, guys. If you can't tell, I like interacting with you guys. I try to go through the comments, guys. Sometimes I miss the comments. I'm sorry if I didn't respond to a comment that you guys have left, man. I try to respond to everybody, even the haters, man, even the crybabies in my comments. I will try to respond to you all. And I really appreciate you guys, man. And you guys know what to do, man. Turn that volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Listen to the information, guys. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, this man, LeBron James, actually had the nerve, the audacity to have his wife, his corny wife, come on stage and call this man the GOAT respectfully. The fact that she said respectfully shows you that she don't believe what she said, shows you that this man probably made her do that. He forced her to say that nonsense. I've never seen anything seem so forced in my life, man, other than, like, since this LeBron James GOAT stuff. This is such forced. Everything's forced. On ESPN, all the so-called analysts, they're forcing it down your throat. Oh, LeBron James the GOAT. LeBron James is this. LeBron James is that. All these corny analysts that never watched basketball, you know, before 2010, they're going to tell you about the NBA in the 80s and the 90s, or even before that. The NBA that we grew up watching, I told you guys many times, these guys did not watch the NBA from the 80s and 90s. They did not. You can tell. It's clear as day, guys. They say nothing factual about the 80s and 90s. They say nothing factual about Michael Jordan. And the fact that this man had his wife come on stage at the ESPYs and call him the GOAT? Are you kidding me, man? This is why we don't respect this. See, this is why I do not respect this man. And I told you I lost all respect for his wife, his entire family. They're corny, right? They have no integrity, no class. That was straight classless what his wife did. Classless. And for LeBron James to let his wife do that, call him the GOAT on stage, was classless. He has no integrity, LeBron James. No honor. There's no honor in that, calling yourself something like that, right? Sticking your chest out. There's no evidence. There's nothing that even shows LeBron being remotely close to being the greatest of all time. I've told you guys many times, even if you don't believe Michael Jordan's the greatest of all time, it damn sure is not LeBron James, guys. It is damn sure not. If you want to tell me Larry Bird or Will Chamberlain or Bill Russell or Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Jerry West, Dr. J, Hakeem Olajuwon, I'll accept any of these guys because I respect them. I do not respect LeBron James. This man is nowhere close to being the greatest player of all time. I'm telling you guys, it's crazy that he had his wife come on stage and say that nonsense. That's embarrassing. I'll be embarrassed. And then he proceeds to come on stage and demand respect from us, right? I did a video on this, guys. Michael Jordan never had his wife ever come on stage on a press conference, nothing, and introduce him as the GOAT. In 1993, when Michael Jordan had his first retirement press conference, right? He could have easily had his wife come up on there and introduce him as the greatest player of all time. And I don't think anybody would have been shocked by that. Nobody would have raised eyebrows about it. No one would have thought anything about it. The only thing they would have said was, that's kind of corny. It's kind of weird. There's his wife calling him that. But we wouldn't have been turned off to the fact that people were calling Michael Jordan the greatest of all time. It wasn't a stretch for that, right? Whereas now, LeBron's wife saying that is a complete reach. A miles-long reach. I told you, she has no respect for LeBron James, right? Because if she had respect for him, then she would be objective and she would be honest. And there's no way deep down inside that she believes LeBron James is the greatest player of all time. There's no way that LeBron James deep down inside himself believes that he's the greatest of all time. Because if he really believed that, if she really believed that, right? If people in general really believe that, then LeBron James wouldn't feel the need to constantly tell us to respect him, constantly try to push this GOAT agenda. Michael Jordan never promoted himself as the greatest of all time. He never had his kids call him the greatest of all time. He never had his wife do that nonsense. It speaks to that guy, right, in the level of class that he has, which is zero, no integrity, and he's not honest with himself, and his wife can't be honest with him. His friends are not honest with him, right? They're all yes men. His wife is a yes man or a yes woman. Instead of sitting this man down and be like, listen, babe, I love you to death, man, but you are nowhere close to Michael Jordan. You're not. She wasn't even be honest with him. Think about that, guys. I would want my wife to be honest with me. If I'm not doing something right, or if I'm lying about myself, right, or whatever the case may be, my wife needs to be honest with me, and she would be. LeBron's wife's not honest with him, and he's not honest with himself, and his friends aren't honest with him. Guys like Rich Paul, these corny guys, right, they're on the payroll, right, they get paid to say these things. They're not objective, they're not honest. Zero integrity. And I'm going to leave it at this, guys. I don't want to ramble on about this because like I said, you guys know, man. You know how disgraceful that was for this woman to do that, right? And for him to allow her to do that. Or basically, he probably forced her to do that. But I'll leave it on this, guys. You remember when the NBA had its 75th anniversary? You guys remember that, right? Do you guys remember who the last player called out was? It was Michael Jordan, guys. He was the last player announced. Do you remember the ovation that Michael Jordan received during that ceremony? Do you guys remember that ovation that he received? That was the GOAT ovation. That shut down the case right there. If there was anybody who was still thinking that LeBron James was close to Michael Jordan, that 75th anniversary ceremony should have ended all questions about it, guys. Should have ended it right there on the spot. The man was the last person called, received the loudest ovation by far. By far. Still, the man hasn't played basketball in damn near 30 years. Still received the highest ovation. That's the proof, guys. That's the proof right there that Michael Jordan is viewed by the majority of the world as the greatest player of all time. Right? It's not just me saying this. It ain't just a couple of people on YouTube or a couple of people out here. Most people, guys, remember that. We must keep that in mind. LeBron's wife, she didn't think about that, and LeBron himself. He doesn't realize he's fighting an uphill battle. He's not even close. There are other NBA players that are ahead of LeBron James in the all-time rankings, guys. He is not number 2 behind Michael Jordan, like Stephen A. Smith likes to keep saying, oh, my God, I have him number 2 behind Michael Jordan. Oh, gosh, strike me down. Oh. He's not number 2 all time, Stephen A. So just stop the nonsense, man. Once again, you guys have no integrity. You guys are not objective, and you guys cannot tell the truth. You keep lying. Stop the lies. How did this man have his wife come on stage and call him the GOAT respectfully? Are you kidding me, guys? Think about the level of narcissism this man LeBron James surrounds himself with. It's disgusting, man. This is why we do not respect this man. This is why he keeps asking us for respect. How can we respect that? I never heard anybody's other wife ever say this nonsense. They should have booed that woman off the stage. They should have threw stuff at her. They should have been quiet and get yourself off the stage with this nonsense. Don't nobody believe you. The GOAT respectfully. You guys know the deal, man. You know what we're doing here. It's all about the facts here, man. And the fact of the matter is LeBron James is nowhere close to Michael Jordan. Like I said, if you don't have Michael Jordan number 1 all time, that's great. LeBron James is not that dude. He's not number 2. He's not top 5. He's not top 10. He's not. He is not. Look at the man's game flopping all over the place. Crying and moaning, walking off the court early. Never developed any kind of consistent game. I'll catch you guys on the next one.